Well, hello there, Sagittarius. This is your January 2019 reading. I can't believe it's almost the new year. Yay! I'm so excited. Great things are on the horizon, baby. This is a general reading. This reading may not resonate with everyone. Should I say will not? May not resonate with many. However, if this does not, check your moon, rising, and Venus. If it does, it could be your reading. If not, we have many fabulous readers here on YouTube. Be sure to check one of them out. Let's get started. Enough talk, right? Saggies, my fellow fire. I love it. Past Nine of Pentacles. You see that? All about beauty, all about the coin. All about what you feel enriches life. I'm feeling materialism, pursuing money. Being in the past position, because if you look at this card, she's got everything, right? She's got beautiful clothes. She takes care of herself. She looks good. She's got all this money just laying around her, more than she can spend. In the past position, this could be saying, hey, you had it all. I'm kind of getting an energy also that there could be issues coming up from the past because you're turned away from this reading, if this is your energy. Keep in mind, this can be you or your partner or somebody that you're involved with. Energies flow, can go either way. Doesn't have to be specific, and I'm not getting hung up on signs. If it resonates, it does. If not, it is what it is. Six of Cups. In the past position, I'm going to say this is more I don't want to say acting like a child. That kind of sounds negative, and I don't mean it that way at all. Maybe just acting in a way that's naive. I think that's a good word. Acting with the innocence of a child. And I think to some degree, this kind of insulates you from harsh energies, from people who might be Debbie Downer. And then we have the Page of Swords. This also is kind of turned away from the reading, so this is kind of like shoulda, woulda, coulda. Maybe you feel like you should have spoken a truth. Swords are about truth, honesty. They cut through the bullshit. The truth may have been necessary for something to turn out in a fair manner. And I'm feeling like someone here, if it's not you, Sagittarius, it's who you're dealing with. Somebody's kind of like, tell the truth no matter what. Not worried about feelings. This is head over heart. This is someone logical, but maybe immature in communication. Presently, Queen of Wands. This perfectly represents you, Sag. Maybe you're going through a new phase in personal development. New phases also bring about growth. We grow through our lives, right? Through trials, through tribulations. They're uncomfortable, but they help in our personal growth. And, you know, fire sign, passionate. We go at things full speed ahead, full of life, full of vigor, full of gusto, right? The High Priestess is here. The High Priestess is always saying use your intuition. You have it. And when this card comes up, I think of people who are already somewhat connected. Like you've learned to trust your gut. You already listen. You already go there. But it could be that someone is presenting a situation in a way that it's like, well, this is exactly what it is. Don't you see it? Kind of like you got 5 friends in a room when you were a kid, which I find amusing because the High Priestess is directly under the 6 of Cups, which represents children and, you know, innocence and all that fun. But it kind of reminds me of having friends in a room and they're all in on the joke except for you. Because you're the one they're playing it on, right? And they're all like, watch. I'm going to tell her there's a dog sitting in the corner. Or there's a person sitting in the corner. Or there's a donut on the table. But there's not really one there. We're just going to be like, are you crazy? Why don't you see this shit? And that's kind of what I'm looking at here. Someone is trying to feed you a pile of crap. And they're trying to call it ice cream. But you're using your intuition to look past the veil, to look past the lie, to see what it is there that's true. And it may not be that the person you're dealing with is necessarily intentionally trying to feed you a lie. I'm getting for some of you that whoever you're dealing with has how do I say this? It's almost like they've made themselves believe the lie. And that, in their minds, has made it true. Because they've gone over and over and over and over, and they've beat a dead horse, and they can't figure a way out. But hey, no, this is reality. But it's not reality. It's their reality. It's how they view things. But you see through it, and you see the truth of the situation, and not just their truth. I think you see everything as a whole, which is beautiful, because then that brings you to the 10 of Cups. And like I just said, I think you see it. I think you've had a breakthrough here with the 10 of Cups. I'm actually getting 2 different scenarios here. This is weird. Okay. So, bear with me a minute. I think this, whatever it was, you were dealing with somebody before that did this with you. It was like a constant, I can't say it. it was a mind, you know what I mean? I don't know, is that what they call gaslighting? I'm not familiar with the term. I knew someone who used to use that term. I'm not quite sure. Trying to make you believe that, you know, the blue sky is actually orange. Whatever you want to say. But I think you've moved on from that. I think you are... Your sights are on someone else. This Ten of Cups is about happy life, fulfillment. You're feeling good at the moment. If you are not with a new partner, it could be that you are just feeling content and fulfilled with yourself. Carefree, free to live the way that you choose, free to speak your truth, free to speak your mind. And that's what you're living in. Because that's where your happy place is. And it should be. None of us should ever have to compromise who we are as a person to suit someone else, because that's not love. And compromising never brings us actual fulfillment. It can bring a facade, but those are stripped away so easily. And you feel it in your gut when it's real. When you know there's a real connection there, you feel it through every fiber of your being. Future. Yeah, I know, you ain't got to tell me. Six of Pentacles. I always look at this as the charity card, giving to those less fortunate, right? Someone who's weighing the scales, seeing someone's concerned about their money. And it could be in regard to this past relationship. Maybe because it's no longer there. I'm getting a real money vibe here. Someone's really focused on money. And if it's not their job, which is the odd part, and I think that's why I'm not seeing a lot of pentacles right now, is because it's not your career. You're focused on finding someone with money. For some of you, don't shoot the messenger. This is what I'm reading. This is what Spirit told me to tell some of you. So don't shoot the messenger. Just saying. Or it could be that these hands are coming up because people want from you. They want your time. They want your energy. For others of you, they could actually just want your money. And like I said, this energy is either you or them. But I think this is kind of also saying, in that same regard, look at your own motivations. In the relationships that you have had, look at your motivation. This card to me is saying make better choices by understanding your motivations. Because that's going to bring you this true fulfillment, this true happiness. Happy life, happy home. Knowing the difference between what you want, between your desires and reality. Queen of Cups. This is an energy that is very loving, very caring, nurturing, but also very in tune with their instincts, with their intuition. Fascinating, isn't it? It's right below the High Priestess. Wow. Mind blown. But if this isn't reading your energy, Sag, if you do not have water in your chart, you could be dealing with a water sign who's wanting to come to you with that big old cup of love. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Can I talk? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But I think this is someone coming in that's going to really make you feel like you're on cloud 9, like you're flying high. Like, I'm jumping in with both feet. I can take this risk for love because this is worth risking. Facing 8 of Wands. Fast-moving action, like speed of light, man. To me, this is saying that opportunity awaits. Great things are coming and they're happening fast. You're manifesting a big, bright, bold Wands, new future. Stay positive. Think big. Think bigger than big. But stay positive. Because when you manifest, this is law of attraction. What you put out is what you get back. So if you think big and you think with love and you think, you know, sunshine and roses, that's what you get. But just make sure that's truly in your heart, because that's where it's going to manifest. What you speak, what you think, what you truly feel and believe is what you're going to manifest. Look for signs. Because I think things are going to be coming in that are going to show you, oh my God, this is what I've always wanted. Well, guess what? You've been thinking that. Some of you are writing in a journal. You've been writing it down. You've been thinking it. You've been speaking it into the universe. And now the universe is bringing it back to you saying, hey, you put it out there and now we're bringing it back to you. But when the universe gives you something, it's always bigger than what you put out. So if you put out negative, you get bigger back. It's more negative than what you put out. If you put out good, you're getting back bigger and better than the thoughts or dreams you could have ever imagined for yourself. Law of attraction, baby. And those of you who have been to my channel, who come frequently, when this ain't your first rodeo with me, you already know I'm long-winded. So, you know, if that ain't something for you, then this may not be your channel. Love yourself first, baby. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Some of you have self-esteem issues. Some of you don't feel... I mean, I think some of you put on this air, like, you know what? You'd be lucky to have me, but you don't feel it. You're not in that. You don't feel like you're good enough to have what it is that you truly desire. But you are. Just because it didn't work with one, or even another, or even the next, does not mean that your soulmate is not out there. The one that's perfect for you. Not even a soulmate, but a twin flame. Right? Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. What did I just say? That the universe is going to bring you that perfect person. And I think some of you are coming out of feeling like you're less than. Because you got 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Come on, man. You're a queen. The Queen of Cups is all about being in touch with their emotions. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher commitment. So, yeah, that's right in line with me saying you probably met someone new that's stirring up these feelings in you, right? Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Who is it from your past, Sag? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Inquiring minds want to know. Can't. All right. Angels, what do you have to tell Sagittarius? Queen of Air. Ooh, cutting through the bullshit. All right, I think we're good here. Okay, so Queen of Air. Independent. Just like I said, Nine of Pentacles. Experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision-making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the humor in a situation. Of course you can see the humor in a situation. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened because... fill in the blanks, dude. That's all I'm saying. Ace of Air. Aces are about new, brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So yeah, maybe when you moved on from this former partner, it put you in a position to where you had to go back out on your own. And there's a boy and a girl here. Maybe some of you have children, and that's what makes this difficult, because now it's not just you. Now you've got them relying on you to support the household. Three of Water. A celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement. The need to have more fun. Three of Cups, man. Have fun. Go out. Dare to dream big. Dare to be out with your friends and look fine as hell. Compassion. Soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So yeah, you may have felt that they did you wrong, but look at your part in this situation. And forgive yourself for the part that you played in the breakdown of your previous relationship, because that is what is going to ascend this new relationship to where it needs to be. Because it can only go so far if you don't love yourself first. As it says right here. Right? Because what do you have to give if you don't have it within? Just like they say on an airplane, man, and I was a flight attendant. I did the announcements. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you. Put the mask on yourself before you assist those near you. Why? Because if you are passed out in that seat, how are you going to get up and help somebody? You can't. Because you have not given to yourself first. It always starts with you. Just remember that, Sag. Don't be a Debbie Downer. Take your power back. Ugh! Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. And I think some of you have, because we already touched on this, did we not? I'm going to pull like 2 more cards because I'm feeling that way inclined. And Spirit, what do you have for a final message? Ooh, 4 wands, baby. That's what you got. You got the framework right here for a new home. Maybe some of you have recently moved into a new home. Or maybe you're going to. But this is a happy little family situation right there. I do say. And that is fire energy, Sagittarius. So I think it is you. You moved. You're in a new place, right? Page of Cups. Pages are about messages. Cups are about emotions. So somebody is going to be messaging Sagittarius with a little love. Last but not least, ooh, Cancer energy. And Knight of Pentacles. What? Okay. So I feel like for some of you, this is... Okay, so check this out. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving knight in the deck. Knights are about action. Knights are about movement, movement toward a Cancerian energy. Movement, which, you know, funny enough, Chariot, right? Chariot's all about movement. Move to a new home. This is a master of emotions, right? This isn't just the king. This is major arcana. This is a step above. This is someone who feels a lot of internal emotion and doesn't necessarily have it riding on the surface. They feel it, they just don't necessarily always show it. It could be about travel, it could be about a new vehicle as well. But there's movement here, no matter what it is. Whether it's moving to a new home, could be air travel for that matter, who the hell knows. But it's about overcoming obstacles as well. Apply it to your situation however it fits there, Sag. That's all I'm going to say. You got me? You feel me? Yeah. But if you're moving towards a Cancer, they're looking the other way. I don't know that they're all that receptive. Pentacles are about values and about finances. They're in control of their emotions. But it's weird because I almost feel like for some of you, I was just about to say we're involved with. Wow, okay. Some of you could be heading back to an ex. Weird. I'm not sure why I'm getting that because that's not really indicative of the reading itself, but I feel like this person can be emotional. I'm just almost feeling like with regard to love, that maybe they're not that... They're not overt about it. Let's just say that. And there's nothing to support this at the moment, but I'm almost feeling like if that's the case, this is a person, if there was conflict in the past, they put it down. They're not there. They're not in that energy anymore. And these cards fell out first. So, for some of you, moving to a new home is going to make someone offer their cup of love. They're seeing you now as independent. And that, for some reason, is like putting a real fire under their rear end, if you know what I mean. They're like, wow. Okay. There is movement. If it's not a Cancerian that you're dealing with, it's just that energy. So it could be that you've just learned to master your emotions, Sag. But why do I feel like there's money tied up with Cancer? But somebody isn't sure about what to do. Somebody's taking a time out. Somebody wants justice in a situation. Truth, honesty, fairness. Justice, not just about justice in a situation. Justice also represents the legal system, so you could be dealing with someone. Okay, now I'm getting a lot of freaking energies here. There's a lot more to this story than I can do in a 30-minute reading, and hey, there you go. I'm already at 30 minutes. Three of Cups again. Okay, so Three of Cups is going to be like a huge message for you. This stands out. So it's a celebration. Maybe some of you are thinking marriage, or maybe this pertained to a marriage. You do have reconciliation. There's engagement here, but I don't feel like it's necessarily having to do with matrimony as much as it is just engaging with another person, whether it be through physical engagement or possibly conversation. For some of you, this is who I'm reading for, so don't get it twisted. But, yep. There was a breakup, divorce, separation. Something happened. And I'm also getting air energy here. Very interesting. All right, you know what? I'm going to leave it here because there's a lot more than I'm going to be able to cover in a reasonable amount of time. And I ain't trying to keep y'all here indefinitely. Well, you know. Per reading, yes, but not through one reading. So, anyway, Sagittarius, I hope you're not as confused as I kind of am at the moment. Let me know how this resonates with your situation. If you would like to know the decks that I'm using, I'm going to leave those in the description. Take back your power, Sag. Someone here took your power. Someone made you feel less than. But when you go in and you do the work, following your intuition that's trying to guide you, Queen of Cups could be someone with psychic ability, an empath. Maybe you're developing these abilities. You're going to have wish fulfillment, and it's going to be coming in very fast. Kind of unexpected is what I'm getting. Maybe someone's controlling the finances, having to do with the legal system. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe there was a divorce here. Because you do have the Nine of Swords, which is my breakup divorce card. Separation, something. Huh. I may have to do an extended because, yeah, like I said. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Take back your power, Sag. You are fire. You are the archer. You have the ability to shoot someone in the rear end with your arrow of love. So do it. Manifest greatness. Do it, man. Just do it. Anyway, I hope you liked your reading for January 2019. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, please click on the little gray bell. That will let you know when I upload new content. Also, if it resonated with you, please leave a positive comment down below. If you're a Debbie Downer or you just want to have negative comments, you can keep those and I'll keep the good ones. With that being said, I bid you good night, and I leave you all with peace, love, and light.